All right, guys, this is Ada. I'm back and I'm here to talk about blackstrap molasses and heavy menstrual cycles. Now, this bottle looked like hell, y'all. I'm sorry, but I've used it quite a bit because I have been experiencing heavy cycles lately due to being, premenopause. And I tell you that when you're going through anemia just from heavy cycles or other health issues, it can be draining and you can experience a lot of fatigue. Well, this has been another staple on my diet, the blackstrap molasses. And as I was telling you guys earlier, when I talked about the apple cider vinegar, these two I sometimes mix together in warm water and drink it, and you're getting so many vitamins and minerals with the combination. But with the blackstrap molasses alone, if you would just take a teaspoon or a tablespoon, depending on your need. Now, if you're a woman with anemia and you're feeling tired and fatigued, what I would do, I would start off with 2 tablespoons, provided that you're not a diabetic and you're not, on any type of medication for diabetes. Now, I would be very cautious because this has a very high sugar content. But even though the sugar is high, when you take it, you have a tendency not to even crave any type of sweets. So if you want a quick pick me up because you're experiencing heavy cycles, if you would just continue to take this along with your cycle, some people have said that it cut their cycle down. I have had that experience with it. If nothing more, it'll keep your iron level up because, as you know, sometimes when women experience heavy cycles, some people it has gotten so bad they have to go get a blood transfusion. Sometimes just due to the heavy bleeding, they'll have to go and get a complete hysterectomy, which is fine with some people. I just happen to be a woman that want to keep all my parts. I'm sorry. Um, and nothing wrong with it. To each his own, to each his own. I'm just personally talking about myself. Now, some of the other health benefits that you experience with blackstrap molasses. Um, it's good for your hair, skin, and nails. And some people report that their gray hair is reversing due to using it, and a lot of that is due to the mineral content. Now, black strap molasses is made from syrup, and it's the last, either the first pour off the syrup, and that contains lots of mineral. The first boil, after it come to the boil and they pour it off, this is the end result. See how dark that is? And it's just molasses. Now, this is the unsulfured. Now, they have some blackstrap molasses that you buy in the store that's sulfured, but this one is the unsulfured, so it doesn't contain any sulfur. For those who may be, have a sulfur allergy or what have you, you could take the unsulfured kind, and this happened to be plantation. And I get this from my local health food store, and I think this one, let's see, this one was $9.99, but then they have a smaller bottle that you can purchase for like $5, $6, something like that. But I promise you, people, this is worth its weight in gold. And all through the years, I've used it. And if you use it consistently and you're experiencing fatigue, normally you can get your energy level will come back just from using the blackstrap molasses alone. So, there are different um, people and naturopaths that have said that the black strap molasses is good as a preventative measure, and that it was actually help with people who are going through or have cancer. It's a remedy to take. I'm not going to say it's a cure, but it will help with just the overall fatigue. And some people have made claims that mixing the blackstrap molasses and baking soda will actually help to bring your numbers down. So, that's what I know. But now, the other thing about blackstrap molasses is that it is full of magnesium. And we know magnesium is a mineral, and what it does, it help relax you. So for those who may be suffering from some type of anxiety or stress, or what have it, just taking blackstrap molasses with all that magnesium in it, it will help actually calm the nervous system. So, and then the other thing is, due to the calcium content, it can help straighten the bones. The calcium and magnesium, and we know we need both of them. Some people say that you need, the studies are finding now that you need more magnesium than calcium, and a lot of people are magnesium deficient, and they don't know it. So just taking teaspoon or tablespoon of blackstrap molasses a day that'll help you at least get your minerals back in your body. If you're not experiencing any health issues, just taking blackstrap molasses would be wise, because most of us are mineral deficient, because we know that the soil has been depleted of the minerals, and most of us don't eat organic foods. So taking blackstrap molasses will help. Now, I do try and buy organic from time to time, but I don't strictly just use organic, uh, buy organic products. So that's one reason we're not getting a lot of the minerals and the vitamins that our body need. Um, Let me see what else I can tell you about blackstrap molasses. Like I said, it's good for the hair and skin. And I tell you, the apple cider vinegar and the blackstrap molasses is a powerful combination, guys. I'm glad I'm saying that, because I'm getting ready to do that tonight. Take the blackstrap and apple cider together. So if you want radiant skin, guys, you start the blackstrap molasses. You will definitely tell a difference, simply because you're going to be getting all your minerals. And that added to a healthy lifestyle and that modifying your diet, you will actually experience more benefits with diet modification. But if you do the blackstrap alone, you will experience some benefits, but you may not experience the maximum benefits as you would if you were modifying your diet as well. So, it's all about being healthy and taking care of your temple, that God has blessed you with. We need to take care of our bodies, because there's nowhere else for us to live if we don't take care of the body. Um, and over the years, people have used blackstrap molasses for culinary uses. Some people use it as a syrup. Some people use it in like cookie receipts. There's different ways to use blackstrap molasses. Like me, I just take it off the spoon. I haven't tried it in any receipts, but I just take it off the spoon. But there are other ways that you can use blackstrap molasses, and you might want to kind of do your own research. And earlier I was telling you that blackstrap molasses came from cane sugar. Now I have the information here to tell you exactly how it's produced. Blackstrap molasses is the result of the third round of boiling. This thick material, dark brown, almost black, also contain many nutrients that don't make their way into sugar. As you know, pure sugar has little nutritional benefit and can actually be a risk factor. However, blackstrap molasses has the lowest sugar content out of sugar, cane syrup, or molasses, which leaves it with more a bittersweet taste. So now, guys, it's not just molasses, it's the blackstrap. So that's why it tastes kind of bitter. It's bittersweet, actually, when you take it. And sometimes if you just take it off a spoon, to me, it's just so thick and sweet, which is hard. So I normally have me a bottle of water to drink right behind it. Sometimes I may have a bottle of water with my apple cider vinegar mixed in it, and I'll drink it behind it, because it is very overwhelming, very powerful taste. So, if you choose to use the blackstrap molasses, just know that you're getting a lot of minerals, and your body, you can almost feel, if there's any type of anxiety or stress, you can almost feel your body calming, once the black strap molasses get in your system due to the magnesium content. So, guys, if you haven't tried it, you may want to run out and, just check it out. Now, as I said before, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And for those who are on doctor medicines and may have health issues, I would advise that you would run it by your doctor before you take it, because we don't want anybody getting sick um, or something happening because a natural product is interfering with doctor's medicine. Now it shouldn't hurt if you're not a diabetic or anything else, but since I'm not a medical doctor, I do not want to give that type of advice. I can only tell you what I do. um, Other ways you can use it on your skin. Some people make a mask out of the blackstrap molasses, and just due to the mineral content, just putting it on your face help the pores and clean your pores. You can use it for that. And like I say, some people have said their gray hair start to reverse because of the copper content. It has lots of copper in it, which is really good for your body. Lots of iron, which is good for your body. So guys, if you are feeling tired, weak, and you don't have any energy, and you feel like you need to, make some dietary changes, you may want to look into and do your own research on the blackstrap molasses. And just go check out my video on the apple cider vinegar for his health properties as well. And you can mix the two, very powerful combination. So this is Ada. Like and subscribe, and have a blessed night. And just remember, try to take care of the body that you've been blessed with, because there's nowhere else you're going to live. And the body does have the potential to heal itself if we create an environment that's conducive to healing. Minimize your stress level, exercise, eat right. And sometimes that can be very hard if you're working a full-time job, but just baby steps toward healing and health. That's what the good Lord will want. That's what He wants for all of us. He wants us to be in good health and prosper, even as our soul prospers. So thank you for tuning in. I'll be back with more videos in the future. And like I said, try the blackstrap molasses, ladies. If you suffering from anemia, this could save you from a blood transfusion. And it could actually help restore your iron levels. And because it has so many minerals, you don't have to worry about it concentrating in the organs or whatever. Whatever your body don't use, you don't need it. You don't have to worry about that because of the other minerals that's contained in it. It's just not iron alone. Okay, have a blessed night. This is Ada. Like and subscribe.